Hello everybody, Ian Robson here. Welcome back to Hunter Call of the Wild. Alright, so today we're doing a little bit of exploring here. I'm trying to find apparently we have another outpost up here that I haven't been to yet. I just want to take a look up there because I have never really been up there apparently. I don't know, it seems like, I guess they added a couple outposts over time I just never got around to getting to, so we're just going to quick walk over there to see what we can actually find here. And we'll go from there. So we may actually get a nice deer. So also, I recently got this rifle. Where is it here? I got this one right here, the Stradivarius. That one I believe was for something to do at Christmas time, I want to say. I was able to buy it. I don't know, it's weird because like I guess it unlocked the last time I played the game. It was kind of like, why did it unlock? It was kind of random, so I'm okay with that because that's one of the ones I wanted to get anyways when I noticed that it was possible, but I did not notice that. Also, I was watching another guy's video the other day and he pointed this one out. I think it's in perks. Where's this one over here? I don't know if they fixed it already or not, but there was one. Is it this one? Maybe it was in skills then. I don't think it was. Pretty sure it was in the perk. Anyways, the perk indicated that there might be crossbows in the future. Which one was it? They may have taken it out already, but I think it was this one right here. Anyway, so they allowed you to... That didn't allow you, but it made mention to the fact there may be some crossbows at some point. I don't remember. Anyhow, but that's kind of an interesting little thing. Now they haven't released anything official about that yet, as far as I know. But it will be kind of interesting if that actually does get released, so I don't know. One of those other things to keep an eye out for. Oh, is that a moose down there? Is that just a rock? Ooh, that's a nice male moose. I think I have the right gun for that in the inventory still. Oh, I do. What's the range on that? That seems kind of far away there. 160. That's pretty far. Not unreasonable though. See if we can get to the top of that rock over there. There's something to be said about just kind of, I don't know, I usually run in this game all the time. There's something to be said about just walking around, because you're definitely more likely just to do what I just did there and encounter an animal randomly. Let's just go for a crawl here, just so we don't spook them, so we don't have any profile at all, make as little noise as possible here. But and it seemed like it had a nice nice rack on that moose as well, so we'll have to see if we can get it. Now the optimal range for the bullets on this Rangemaster are indeed 150 meters, so that was just kind of the ideal situation here. So if you go into your ammo and you go for the 338, I'm using polymers I believe, it should say 150 meters in the range on the bottom there, so let's see if we can get this here. I'm kind of curious to see. It's funny, I randomly came across a video on YouTube the other day. Guy by the name of, I think his name is Fooster, that's how you pronounce it. Anyhow, he was on there playing Call of the Wild. He plays quite often. And I just happened to stumble upon it. Started watching it and I was like, oh, I kind of feel like playing Call of the Wild now again. So I fired it up the other day there and here we are today basically. I should be able to get on top of this rock as well. One would hope, at least. It's funny, this is how it always works for me. I go through phases of different games. So like, for a while there, I was really into Railway Empire. I still really like that game, and I could easily play more of it, but gotta change it up every now and then. Don't want to burn yourself out too easily on one game. It's very easy to do, at least I find. Just depends on the game, I guess. Where is that moose? Well, I guess, did I miss my opportunity? Oh no, there it is. He seems even further away now. That's just my imagination. Oh no, that's right. Alright, here we go. Try and get in the spine here. Let's see here. I can't tell at all. I may have hit it. I may not have hit it. Oh goodness. Guess there's only one way to find out. But sometimes, I don't know. I rarely walk, but for some reason I decided to walk that time. And if I bring up my map here, it should show me where I spotted the animal. If it's indeed, I have a sneaky suspicion I missed it completely and just scared it away. But I like to think maybe I got it too. Let's see here. Every time I play this game though, the scenery in it is quite breathtaking. Every single time. So you see something and it's like, wow. And the screenshots you can get are just spectacular as well. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I missed that. I'm not even sure I even got a good solid hit on it at all. Although it looked like it was a broadside hit, so... Oh, that must be it up there. Unless it's just another moose I scared. And like the moose collar is like one of the few colors I actually don't have, which is a pain. Apparently works quite well too, unfortunately for me. Alright, so here's where it was. Yeah, I definitely didn't get a good hit on it. I thought I hit it somewhere good, but apparently not. Alright, so where did we actually get that one right there? Did we make contact with it at all? So it was down here. This is the other part of the game, of course. Just trying to find what happened. Did you get a good hit on it? Did you not? Lookout point. Oh, maybe I did hit it actually. Nope, I don't think that's what I think it is. No, I think I just scared that moose. From what I can tell right now, I did not make contact at all. Oh, I thought I had a good shot. No, nothing there, so... yeah. This should be at a run, I imagine. At a trot, yeah. We could probably just book it a little bit here and just see if we even got anything. Looks like that is a negative. Yeah, we just scared it. I thought we did okay. Apparently we did not do okay at all. Alright, I'm going to resume pursuit. So that must be the moose we're chasing. No, it's not. It's a female there, so... Alright, let's go back to where we were originally heading to here. And then maybe we'll encounter something else along the way. I could, you know, pursue that moose, but I guarantee it'll take... The one problem I would have is I can't call them in. Sometimes you can call them in with other callers, but alas, it's not very not very what's what I'm looking for here. It's not very consistent. Let's go back to a walk here. There appears to be lots of things going on around here, so. Now, alternatively, you could, you know, just pursue the moose the whole way. And some people like doing that stalking side of things. I don't mind it. Some people like going for the trophies. I just honestly, usually when I play this game, I don't have like hours and hours to go pursue one particular animal. With a group of people, though, it's a lot of fun to actually, you know, you find something specific, and, you know, kind of spend an hour trying to find it and locate it and pin it down, sort of thing. So. I know Mark likes doing that with this game too. So, let's see if we encounter anything else here. But like I said, scenery in this game, pretty amazing. Must have been a bird. Hate it when that happens, when you think you see something, and in fact, it's just a bird or some piece of grass that's going across the screen. There's some more tracks up here. Alright. Maybe we'll see some elk. Do I have my elk collar on me still? No, that's not it. Maybe I don't. I have it here, but let's move on. Let's just see here. Usually elk are pretty good about returning your call. But only if they're around, though. Okay, no one seems to be around. What do we got here? More moose tracks. Again, not helpful because I can't track moose. Well, you can track moose easily enough. It's just difficult to bring them in. So if you do find them at some point, you're just kind of like, hey, you want to call them in? You're like, hey. Oh. Now that I can bring in. Let's just back up to a tree up here. We want 6 here. That was 6. Apparently it was. Didn't seem like it. Oh, I don't like this tree. Not a great place. I guess if I can stay out like this, it's not so bad. Although you can usually hear bears walking around. They have kind of like a big kerplunk type foot, or I guess walk. I like this tree over here better, actually. It's out in the open a little bit more. Let's see here. That's a bit better. Oh, I thought I heard that bear for a second there. Now this is just regular black bear, so you don't need a crazy big gun for these. That really doesn't sound like that at all. That sounds like the jackrabbit. Oh, there it is right there. Trivial. Oh, I guess I could hit it with that gun. Let's see if I can get it with a bow, actually. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's the jackrabbit calling out the distressed fawn. Ooh, that's definitely not what I wanted when a bear's coming at me. Now you could use a shotgun too. I have the not the pump action shotgun now, which isn't too bad. Oh, there, just right there. Just a little bit this way, a little bit more. You kind of like not in the right direction for me here. I have to call one more time, I think, before it even comes this way. Oh no. Just take a couple more steps, we should be okay. I could hit it right there. I don't know if it's going to be helpful though. Oh, that's even better. It's behind the tree. It's making my life difficult here. This is the part I like about bow hunting though, because you really got to nice. So nonchalant. It's like done. There you go. That's how you do it with a bear. Let's see how we did here. Let's get a little screenshot here. I was gonna say, can we not walk right now? Okay. There we go. It's a little tiny rock. Why can't I step up that little tiny rock? Spine shot. Drop it down. 20 meters. That's a kind of a far shot, actually. Kind of for a bow. No cache rating on that. Lame. That was kind of far. I should have hit it further. But if you hit the spine, you're pretty much good. Now, if you had hit right up here, like if you had hit, like, you know, right about behind the shoulder right there, and it dropped down, you just still hit the lungs, which is good. So, nice. All right, let's continue on our journey here. And here's the distressed fawn, or here's the jackrabbit call. Oh, I guess that is different. It's just been, I guess, long enough that I didn't think it was. I thought it was the same thing. It still sounds like a small animal, but I guess it's a fawn, so that's fairly accurate, I guess. All right. Daylight savings was the other day, so now we're 1 hour ahead, at least where I am in Ontario. I believe a lot of people are too. I was down in Florida last, I guess it was last week or the week before, I don't remember anymore. And they were actually debating whether to get rid of daylight savings altogether or not. Which a couple provinces in Canada have. I think it's Manitoba that doesn't have daylight savings at all, I want to say. Yeah, this is what I was talking about in terms of like screenshots. Like, look at that. They just did. I don't know. The environments in this game are just gorgeous. All right, let's continue on our walk here. We had to find another area down here. Not sure what it is. It's just bushes. This looks like a feeding area, though. This is quite a few little places where something has been here, at least. Disturbed vegetation just now. Oh, it was a bear. Alright, we're in bear country. Okay. This is all the same bear. Well, I'm just going to keep heading towards that next area to see what we can find. Oh, that was definitely an elk, not a bear. Which one is it? 8, I think I had it on. I don't know where they are, but usually elk are pretty... They go in fairly large packs. Let's see, where are these elk? See if we can get ourselves positioned in a somewhat stealthy area here. No response though. Maybe they're too far away. Or maybe that elk was downwind of me and they could smell me, and that's why. This is always the... You can't get a good locate on it. I think there actually is a... is it a skill? I think it's a skill where you can detect where animals are coming from, or better detect. Maybe it's in a perk. No, that wouldn't make any sense. Oh no, here it is. Here's what I was looking for before. Quick draw. Increase the speed and accuracy of hip shots using any weapon except bows and crossbows. So it leads us to believe that there may be crossbows in the future. That's what I was talking about before there. Oh, they're like... Oh, it's a male too. Nice. Okay, let's... I believe we have some elk scent on us as well. Elk collar. Let's go for... Oh, they changed it so it was all lures together now. What's 7 here? So that might bring him in a bit more too. I don't know. I never have very much luck with it, but I often carry it, but don't use it, so... Oh, there we go. Let's give them something to locate. Don't see anything over there. Oh no, wait, that's not true. They're heading in the wrong direction though. Oh well, they decided to turn there. That's pretty far though. I did see a oh, was it, what kind of elk was it? A while ago I saw a mythical deer. A mythical difficulty deer. And I was like, it was the first time I had seen one too. And I was like, oh my gosh, mythical deer, mythical deer. Totally screenshot it and sent it to Mark, who also plays Call of the Wild every now and then. And he was like, he's like, oh cool, did you get it was like a whole group of them. Like, did you get a good shot? I'm like, I wasn't talking about the whole group, I'm talking about the one, the mythical deer. It was like some sort of epic thing going on here. I don't know if they're coming back or not. Let's give them another call here. That's not a call yet. They're like walking away, but they're still calling back. I don't understand. Now, I could try and creep forward, but I guarantee if I try to do that, I will scare them. But now I really have no idea where they are. Is that a bear? Apparently there's a black bear down there. A male black bear. So I could try this as well at the same time. A little bit of scent eliminator. Distressed fawn. Let's see if we can... Sometimes this is what happens, you know, you're just sitting in one area and you run into two different animals from two different directions. The problem with that bear is he's totally downwind of me, but it's worth a try. I don't see it. I'm trying to make any noise, but it's never easy. I don't see where he is at all. Like in real life, I don't think you'd be able to do this. I don't know. I've never really hunted before, so I'm just guessing that it wouldn't be possible to draw elk and bear at the same time. Alright. Like I said before, we did go through quite a bit of disturbed vegetation for bear. So it's possible that this is quite a lot of bear country here, but I don't know. I'm not getting any luck from either, really. But the funny thing is, as soon as you start, like, well, this will happen. If you're not patient enough, you just kind of get up and start walking away. Inevitably, you're going to scare something, so. Done that many, many times. Alright, let's see, there it is down there. Probably a warning call again, yeah. My scented luminaire is not working that well, apparently. Now, if the mail's coming from that direction, well, that's a different story. I could deal with that. But alas, I think they're both coming from downwind of me. And even with scented luminaire, they're still catching me, apparently. And I think the elk are out of range now. That is going to be the problem now. Alright, well, I guess we'll just continue on our way. Trying to get something downwind is not easy. Not impossible, just not easy. And we'll head back to where our outpost, where we're trying to head to the whole time anyways, so. Let's see what we got here. We may run into the elk again anyways, but like I said, I often carry the scent on me, just I don't always use it, so I figured, well, I got it, might as well use it. It's not that expensive either, so. Alright, maybe we should gun it. I'm not gonna get any closer any faster. I just realized how much time we spent getting there. This is the way the game works, though. Like, you'll start something, like you'll like, oh, I got a like thing I want to do, and then you find 100 other things to do instead, or along the way, I should say. Like this would be a perfect hunting area right up here. Like, for example, hey, there's moose right there. 170. Do I have a portable structure on me? No. 190, 160. I don't know if I can get those. And there's a little coyote down there too. What are the chances? What's that over there? That's a moose. Another moose. Alright. That's too good not to go for. What's the range they suggest here? 170? 160? It's doable. Let's see here. Gonna aim for the male. Just gonna go just for a spine shot here. Just trying to get a bit above it here. Nope. Gonna have to hold off. I don't know. Sometimes when you're gonna do stuff like this, it's like, okay, we're gonna get it, and then you're like, no, 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 not a good one. Not a good positioning. Just gonna wait for the heartbeat to drop down there a little bit. Get back to the calm state. There we go. I don't know if I hit either of those. I should have hit something, mind you. Definitely scared both of them. Oh no, I did get one. Okay, I think I got the female though. It's better than nothing. It's in the right direction anyway, so yeah, I think I scared the male, got the female, but when they're side by side like that, you're bound to get something. And look, there's elk over there. Goodness gracious. This is what I mean by this game though. Sometimes you'll just encounter something and then you'll find something else. Let's see here. Let's just go for a crouch. Let's see. Come on. I could hit one, but it may be hard to get back to it. So let's just try and call it in here, maybe. Just to see. Oh, of course, they're all over there. Bear apparently somewhere behind me. This is a rather productive spot apparently. Anyways, we should try and get to the moose wherever it is over here and call it a day, I think. Let's see, where is it? Somewhere over here. Oh, there it is. I was gonna say we should be able to see a giant moose. Which one did I get? That looks like the female. Oh no, that was the male. Okay, that works. Did I get the female too? Alright, that's not bad. Let's get a quick little screenshot of that. There we go. Let's see how we did here. Ooh, silver, not bad. Consecutive harvest of 40, integrity bonus 100, quick kill bonus 100, 169 meters. Nice. Very nice. It was very easy, mind you, but good spine shot there. So I probably didn't hit the female at all. Maybe I did, I don't know, because I don't know. But spine's the way to do it. Usually. Because if you miss the spine, you hit the lungs. If it's a side shot. Alright folks, I think that'll be it for me for today. My name's Ian Rops, and I hope you enjoyed this little not throwback, but going back to checking out the Hunter once again. They've actually made quite a few updates, and there may be crossbows in the future, so that's going to be kind of neat. And that'll be it for me for today. Like I said, have a good day.